In this video, we'll be installing AWS CLI and we'll see on how we can store the credentials in AWS CLI so that we can use Terraform without the use of storing credentials elsewhere. We'll get started. Let's move on to Google. Let's search for AWS CLI install. The very first link. So if we scroll down, we can see the options for Linux, Mac OS and Windows. I'm using a Windows system over here, so I'll be installing this specific one. Okay, so here we have the AWS CLI setup. Next, accept the terms. Click on next, next, install. Once the setup is done, we'll set the credentials. We'll open a command prompt. Type in AWS configure. It would ask for the credentials. Let's take the credentials, which we already have in our VS Code. The access key, the secret key, and the default region. So now the credential has been set. Let's remove the credential from here and try to do a decommission command. So let's do terraform destroy. So this would ideally delete the resource that we have created. Let's go ahead to the console and see if that is being deleted. Okay, we need to provide a value over here, which is yes. And it's being destroyed. So if you see, we don't have the credentials set in Terraform, but we are still able to execute code. We have installed the AWS CLI and we have set the credentials over there. So that would be the right way to install the credentials, set up the credentials using AWS CLI. So going forward, you don't need to mention the credentials anywhere in the system. Just provide your configuration over here and we can go ahead with the installation, with the resource creation, configuration, anything. Okay, the resource has been terminated. So the credential setup has been successful and this is how we need to set the credentials for AWS CLI. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.